Episode 2. Episode 2 of potentially, I don't know how many, maybe 1,000. Let's see where it goes. I'm going biking today. I'm going to take my road bike out for the first rip of the year. I got my jersey on. Bahrain Merida McLaren team. Are you really a cyclist if you don't have some sweet jersey, even though you can't cycle worth shit? That's this guy. I'm going to take it out on some country roads today. Country roads, take me home. I haven't biked at all this past winter. I'm probably gonna be slow as shit. It's a little windy, but it's always windy. So whatever, let's get after it. These intros are the hardest thing to do. Like, should I just sit there and go, hey, I'm going biking? I almost forgot. It should be I did 0 checks on my bike before I came out today, as any good cyclist does. Just kind of banking on the fact that it sat in the basement all winter long and it's in the same condition as it was from the fall. Also, kids, make sure you don't film and ride at the same time. It's not like I'm an educator, it's my day job. Shit, if this video series pops off, maybe I can live out here. I'm such a tool. I left my debit card and ID on the top of my car. I'm exhausted. I only managed about an hour and a half. We'll just call that ride shaking off the early season rust. But it felt good to get out there. I was getting passed by everyone on the road. Next ride, we're gonna push it a little farther. It is such a nice day. I'm gonna go skating. I'm not sure what's worse, my filming skills or my skating skills. I'm an awful skater, but I have a lot of appreciation for skaters. They have to fail over and over again in order to get a trick. And in my opinion, that's a great life skill to have. A lot of skaters, I feel like they're gonna make it in this world. I'm out on a trail run. It's a gorgeous day. Edmonton's got such a vast array of trail networks. We've got an amazing trail running community, mountain biking community. I'll have to look up how many kilometers of trails we actually have within inside the city limits, but it's a lot. You got Mr. Cates' house over there. That house is crazy, and no one lives in it. Go figure. Daryl Cates is the owner of the Edmonton Oilers. He's kind of like our Mr. Burns of Edmonton. There's a ton of pretty cool trails that hug the side of the river. Thing is, most of them get closed down, and for good reason, but if you're willing to venture past, there's some pretty cool stuff you can explore off the beaten trail. God damn, I'm out of breath. The worst is when you think you're going so fast and then you look at your watch or your pace And it just breaks your heart when you see how slow you are. But regardless, it's a beautiful day. I'm just happy to be out. Feeling decent, so I'll probably go a little farther than I planned on. Yeah. I'm just on the tail end of my run. Fun fact, this is the ravine I did my wedding photos in. But since only my wife or a handful of my friends actually watch these videos, you already knew that. That was an awesome run. I'm super pleased with how it went. I've had some lower back issues for like 2 years. Running has not been great for me. So I'm happy with whatever I can get. Should we go work out? What is up? It is Saturday. I'm just about to get a workout in. Probably some kickboxing, some strength, some core. Anytime on a Saturday that I know I'm going to be eating a lot of pizza or more calories or drinking a few beers, I like to get a really good workout in. I'm going to get after it, probably put in a really good warm-up. As you get older, I feel like your warm-up slowly just becomes more and more of your workout, to the point where eventually you're one of those guys at the gym in which their warm-up ends up being just their whole workout and you're just doing toe touches for like 45 straight minutes. So I'm well on my way to being there. I'll try and show a little bit of what I like to do, lots of like mobility warm-up, kind of dynamic stuff, before we get into the harder stuff on the heavy bag. So let's get after it. Oh, that was a good back crack. So my whole warm-up took about 20 minutes. So now my nervous system is firing and I can get into some more intense activity. I don't really have a plan for today. Hit the bag for a few rounds, speed, power, just kind of mix it up with some kickboxing. I'll probably mix in some kettlebell work, some lower body movements, lots of core and rotation. Yeah, and just kind of get the heart rate up as high as I can, hold it there for extended periods. No real plan. I should mention, I'm by no means a fighter, more of a martial arts aficionado or fan. I've competed in a few Muay Thai and kickboxing tournaments and some grappling tournaments, but I'm clearly an amateur and just enjoy the process. Flexibility has never been my strong suit, but I'm trying to work on it every day. Would it surprise you that I don't land spinning stuff in sparring very often? So in my gym, I got two posters and kind of inspirations, I guess you could say. So I got the Iron Mike Tyson, who obviously youngest heavyweight champion of the world. I love for just the raw power and speed, ferociousness. And then kind of the juxtaposition, Bruce Lee, one of the greatest martial artists, if not the greatest martial artist of all time. Just the definition of what it means to study martial arts and better yourself and to be fluid, quick, tactical, all of those things. And then I got a little symbol behind me here. I'm not sure what it means. I thought it looked kind of cool, so. I think there's this misconception that if you teach people how to fight through martial arts, that they will become more violent. But I believe the opposite is true. I believe martial arts makes you more compassionate, humble, stronger, more resilient, and most find peace and love.